Hello everyone, happy spring. Welcome to your March 2025 monthly forecast. So it is a busy month with two eclipses, right? And two planets turning retrograde and falling back into the previous sign. Okay, so the month does start off with the sun in Pisces until the 20th, until it moves into Aries. On the 1st, though, okay, Venus in Aries turns retrograde and falls back into Pisces on the 27th till the end of the month, still retrograde. Then on the 3rd, Mercury moves into Aries and turns retrograde on the 15th and falls back into Pisces on the 29th. Okay, still in retrograde motion. On the 14th, there's a full moon total lunar eclipse in the sign of Virgo, Pisces opposite sign. Then, let's see here, on the 29th, new moon, partial solar eclipse in the sign of Aries. Then on the 30th, Neptune moves into Aries. Okay, just briefly for a few months over the summer, Saturn will also do this, move into Aries for a few months, and they will be going back into Pisces, to finish up their transit there, but eventually they will fully move into Aries, I believe, next year. Okay, so it'll give you a little bit of an idea what to expect, especially Aries people born the first few days of Aries, and the same thing with Libra people born the first few days of Libra. Okay, just give you an idea of maybe what's to come in the future, okay? So, special thank you to my subscribers for your continued support, for liking, sharing, and commenting on my videos. If you're new to my channel and you like this video, be sure to subscribe to my channel and check out the links below in the description box. There is one to my website, but it's easier to just email me and ask me whatever it is you would like to know. Okay. Also, you guys, remember to check out the community section. If for any kind of updates or news or whatever, okay, it would be posted there, right? And also, for those of you who really like the shorts and not so much the monthly forecast, I do have to mention this again, okay, that when you are clicking on the short for the monthly forecast, it's just a clip from the monthly forecast. There's a link within that short that will take you to the full monthly forecast. But some of you are just clicking on that link there and you're getting 15 seconds or something of nothing really. That there isn't much to the forecast in that 15 seconds. You have to click on that link that will take you to the full monthly forecast. Okay, so now for your forecast. Hi, Libra. So, most of the activity for you this month is happening between your 6th and 7th houses, okay? Your 6th house, where you have the sign of Pisces, is the house of the workplace, the kind of work that you do, your co-workers, your house of health, and your house of service to others, okay? So Saturn and Neptune have been here for a while, and they are getting ready to move just briefly into Aries, your opposite sign, okay? So you'll get to experience maybe a little bit over the summer of what it's like to have Neptune and Saturn in Aries. They'll move into Aries probably next year, I believe it is. But for now, you're just getting a little preview, okay? So, with planets in Pisces, though, the sun is here up until the 20th, right? And Venus and Mercury actually fall back into this house at the end of the month, like on the 27th and 29th, I believe. Yeah, 27th, Venus re-enters Pisces, and the 29th, Mercury re-enters Pisces. So, whatever was going on here earlier, like in February, kind of is revisited. These are nice planets to be traveling together, Venus and Mercury. They bring about pleasant conversations, usually because people don't like to talk about anything too serious when these two planets are together, okay? So just, you know, having the sun though in your 6th house of the workplace just means there's a lot like activity going on there. Okay, with Saturn and Neptune here, I've mentioned many times before, if you've listened to my videos, that you know, there could be something kind of shady going on in the workplace or with the company that you work for. They may not, I always say they could be a front for another kind of business, you know, a legitimate front for something that's not legitimate. Or there's just something going on there that is even policies possibly that the company has are questionable, could be questionable if not illegal. You know, it is something to look into. You know, Neptune brings about deception of some kind. But as far as your health goes, though, it does bring about hard to diagnose ailments. Okay, but a lot of times it turns out it's an allergy of some kind, usually even an allergic reaction to prescribed medications. You could also have found out that you are allergic to something in the workplace, or there is something in the workplace that's making you ill, that it's not psychosomatic, it's actually real. Something, you know, you feel better when you leave there physically, because there is possibly something there that is making you ill. Okay, so, and as far as service to others goes, you may have taken on some kind of like burden even for someone else. This service to others is, I feel, when someone needs your help in some way or other, they offer to do something for you in return, so you both benefit from the arrangement. Now, you may have made some kind of arrangement with someone, could even be a co-worker that you're helping in some way or other, or you know, it could be anybody actually, but it could have been something that you had not planned on doing for the rest of your life, right? Even though this person just expects you to keep on doing whatever it is that you're doing that's helping them. So this would be the time to really end that. Okay, there is a full moon in on the 14th in Virgo. It's a full moon lunar eclipse. Okay, in your 12th house where you have the sign of Virgo. This is like all happening behind the scenes. The 12th house is kind of hidden. It's the house of secrets and confidences and activities by you or someone else behind the scenes. Okay, but there could be, you know, that you come across some kind of information regarding the company you work for, or a co-worker, a higher up even. It could be something that you find out, possibly if you are helping someone with something, that you may find out about them, about possibly their health, regarding their health. You may even be helping someone who is confined to like a nursing home or their home, you know, their own home. Even someone who is in prison, okay, even if you're just writing them letters, you know, whatever, you're still helping them. So, you know, this is some way that something or other, excuse me, I want to sneeze in the worst way. Anyways, something or other is happening, okay? So it could be happening behind the scenes, or someone just lets you in on something that's happening, okay, at work with the company you work for, or a co-worker, whatever. Okay, so then the sun does move into Aries on the 20th, but before then, Venus and Mercury are already in Aries at the beginning of the month, in your 7th house, where you have the sign of Aries, the 7th house being the house of close relationships and partnerships, whether they're business, romantic, or friendship. Also the house of arrangements and agreements, open enemies and competition. So Aries is your opposite sign, okay? There is a new moon partial solar eclipse on the 29th in this area, in Aries, okay? So it's a pretty big deal You know, for you, it's happening in your opposite sign, in your house of close relationships. So it brings a new beginning in this area. Okay. You know, if you were looking for some kind of fresh start, more or less, okay, with Venus and Mercury traveling together in your 7th house at the beginning of the month, you know, it does bring very nice, lighthearted conversations within your close relationships. So you're having like a good rapport with whomever you're with at this time. Whatever is happening, it is happening for, you know, a good reason, with a new beginning starting here within a current relationship possibly, or maybe even a new one that may be entering your life. Okay, now you have Pluto now in your 5th house of where you have the sign of Aquarius. Okay, Pluto is in Aquarius, and 5th house is romance, creativity, gambling, speculation, many things, but it is one of the houses where you could form some kind of romantic relationship, or even a creative relationship with someone that turns into like a business. Okay, so that's helped actually by having Pluto here right now in the 5th house. Okay, at the same time, Aquarius is an air sign, so Pluto trines whatever planets you have in Libra, okay, which is also very good for you. So it kind of just looks like that's where the activity is within the workplace and your close relationships. Okay, so the best time to do something each month is when the moon is in your own sign, and the moon is in Libra on the 14th, 15th, and 16th. The best time to lay low is when the moon is in your opposite sign, and your opposite sign is Aries, and those dates are the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 28th, 29th, and 30th. The best time for romance, recreation, creativity, fun, gambling or speculation, and anything to do with children is the 9th, 10th, 11th, 24th, 25th, and 26th. The best time for money is the 3rd, 4th, 5th, 17th, 18th, 19th, 30th, and 31st. The best time for your career is the 7th, 8th, and 9th, and the best time for communication and travel is the 5th, 6th, 7th, 19th, 20th, and 21st. So I hope you enjoyed your forecast for March. Happy spring to you. Goodbye.